Okay, folks, we are back looking at some more modern Hebrew today, and I'm back at it. I took about a 2-month break, and it's funny when you get into material like this. Sometimes it can be, and it never fails to get a telemarketer to call when you're doing a Hebrew class. Never fails. But I don't know. It's almost like they know what you're doing, and that you're sitting down, and maybe they hope you'll take the call, but they never do have success with me. Anyway, we are going to continue in this Rutledge introductory course in modern Hebrew. And so this is modern Hebrew as it is in Israel. And there's even some more vernacular types of phrases in here. You'll notice there's considerable difference here between modern Hebrew and biblical Hebrew. This is really a different, little bit of a different area, but it all is under the umbrella of Semitic languages, that being the language of Israel, the Commonwealth of Israel. I include the Jews in that. And a language that was largely lost by all of the tribes except for what are today the Jews that are mostly in the Middle East. If you were to ask a Jew in the United States to read a line of Hebrew, I don't think very many of them could read a line of Hebrew, even though they claim genetic connection to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So this is the ancestral language of Israel, and it may have undergone some semantic change over the centuries, but its essence is still the same. So this is why we continue to learn it. So what I'm going to do is knock down these windows here and make sure we have everything ready to go for you guys. And now we're going to go back to this here where it talks about the differences between the adjective and how there are two different plural suffixes. For the adjective, you have the, the holem, tav ending, and then for the masculine type form, which is ordinarily a masculine, although sometimes there can be an irregular, it's yod, mem, sophit. So let me give you an example of these. Look at these forms here. So we have what is typically the feminine masculine, typically. And then we have, this here would be like this, typically masculine, but not always. Okay, so, and then, the adjective, now we're talking about the adjective. Okay, and it agrees with the gender and whether it's singular or plural, right? Okay, so let's see here. Let's just I think I did this before. I stopped here because I've got this mark. So nikva would be like feminine. Zachar would be like masculine. It's almost like this. Zachar. And then this would be like Nehobah. Okay, so this word, right? This means word, milah. Okay, so this would be like singular, and milim would be plural. Shana for like year would be singular. Shanayim would be plural. Isha, that's a woman. That's a singular woman. Okay, and then nashim would be plural woman, right? Nashim. All right, so let's take a look. Let's take a look over here. We have some. We've got an adjective because hadashah means holy, or kadosh. It's like new. It means new rather. Kadosh means holy, but hadashah means renewal or new. So milah hadashah, notice how these got a similar ending here. So we have a new word. Now we have milim hadoshot. Now notice here, we have what is typically a masculine plural ending, but the adjective hadoshot, meaning new or renewed, in this case, it's just new words, is what typically is a feminine plural ending, but this is one of those irregulars that doesn't always match up. Remember, they talked about that up in this section here. So you just basically have to know what the noun is, and then that masculine, it carries over. Let's see here. The verb, let's see, nimsaim agrees with gender masculine of the noun. Let's see, meonot. Okay, so there's no rule concerning the choice of plural suffixes in nouns. You merely have to learn the plural form of each noun. So they don't always match up with gender. That's what it's saying here. So you just have, it's another one of these memory things you got to do. All right, so how about Shana Tova? This would be like year, good. So it's like good year. And then if you put this in plural, Shanaim Tovot. Look at that. So this, if you look up Shana, if you use the Pa'alim program and you put Shana in there, let's take a look at that for a minute. Okay, and then so if you look at this here, I don't think you can see it, but I can see it here under Shana for year. We're talking about this one here. This is feminine. This clearly shows up feminine, but notice it has what is typically a masculine plural ending. So you can't tell what the gender is all the time just by the plural ending. It's not enough of an indicator. You really have to know what the gender is in its essence of the word. Okay, so and then notice over here, the adjective maintains what is traditionally a feminine plural ending, right? All right, so let's take a look at Isha for woman, Nashim, women. This is plural. How about this one? Isha, let's see, Hakma. I think Hakma is like a wise woman. I think that's what that is. Isha Hakma. We can get my translate to work today. Isha Hakma. Yeah, that's right. It's like a wise woman, or Isha Hakama. It's Hakama. Isha Hakama. Yeah, Isha Hakama. So it's almost like hak, and this might have a shava there. Hak, and then ma might have like a if you had pointing on here, it would be like a patak there. So it'd be like maybe like this. Hakama. Okay, so Isha Hakama. So wise woman or smart woman. Nashim Hakamot. It's probably Hakamot. So this would be like smart women. Nashim Hakamot. Yeah. Nashim Hakamot. Yeah. And actually, this Google Translate puts the amount, but that's not correct. It's a form of this here, which comes from hokmah, which is it's like wisdom or being smart or wily. All right, so let's take here. Zachar is masculine. Okay, so we have rehov and rehovot. Now rehov, I think if I remember that correct, that means street. Rehov. Yeah, that's right. Rehov, street. And then, okay, so in the plural, we have rehovot. Or it might be Rehovot. Let's try that. Rehovot. Yeah.
Rehovot.
That's right, Rehovot. All right, let's see here. And then we have Rehov, Rashi would be like Main Street. This literally means one or principal. So street principal. So it's like you could in the vernacular would be like Main Street. Okay, and then Rehovot, let's see, Rashi'im. So I think that's what it is. Rehovot Rashi'im.
Rehovot Rashi'im.
Yeah, Rashi'im, that's right. Rehovot Rashi'im. Okay, so let's go to the next one here. So Zachar would be masculine. Look at this one, Shulchan. I think that means table, if I remember correctly. Shulchanot. Shulchan. Yeah, that's right.
Shulchan.
Shulchan. And then Shulchanot. Shulchanot. Yeah.
Shulchanot.
Yeah, Shulchanot. Okay, so it's table. And now let me, I haven't really looked every one of these up to see whether they're masculine or feminine gender, but let me look up the table one. Shulchan. And the Pa'alim, it likes to double jump on me. Okay, so in this case, table is masculine gender. Masculine gender. Okay, so here we have masculine singular here. And then here is what, in the gender sense, masculine plural, because they have to match, right? But in the suffix, look at this. It's kind of a oddball in that it takes what is traditionally a feminine plural ending. Okay, so that's what it's talking about. It's talking about you have to know the essence of the root, the gender of the essence of the root. You can't just judge all the time. Now, most of the time you can get a guess, but all the time, no. Okay. Shulchan Gadol. So we have table, big, so big table. Shulchanot Gadolim. Okay, so we have Shulchanot. Notice this is still masculine in its essence, but in the Gadolim, it takes what is traditionally a masculine plural ending. And so masculine plus masculine matches up, right? Okay, so how about Kisa? Now, I think this is like in ancient and biblical Hebrew, it's like a throne, but in modern Hebrew, it's just a chair, I think. Kisa. Let's get back to our translate. Kisa. Yeah, but in this case, they're putting a yod in there. Yeah, a chair.
Kiseh.
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 Okay, kiseh. So that's what that is. So kiseh. So this might have like a either a zere there or segol, maybe kiseh. Probably sere. I bet you it's sere. Kis ot. And so now is it what the gender is for chair? Kiseh. Okay, it is masculine. So look at that, masculine. So here's an irregular here, and this is a masculine gender. Kiseh Yashan. I wonder what that is. Kiseh Yashan. Kiseh Yashan. Old chair.
Kiseh Yashan.
Okay, so Kiseh Yashan. So this is old. And this is chair. Okay, Kisot Yashanim. Okay, so remember in our in this case, it does now, even though this doesn't match up in the noun, because that's chair, the adjective old takes what is traditionally the form of the masculine plural. Okay. All right. So it's kind of a mixed bag here. You really have to know the essence of what the gender is for every noun. And like I say, in our age of technology, you have a lot of tools at your disposal. If you're learning Hebrew, use the Pa'alim program. Yes, you have to pay $6 or $7 for it one time on your iPhone or your Android device, and it's worth its weight in gold. Because if you're trying to study Hebrew, you need this program. All right. So let's go down to, how about me'on? This looks like ma'on. Residence.
Ma'on.
Okay, so residence. Ma'onot. Residences, like how, ma'on, ma'od, ma'erd, moderni. I bet it's just like modern, transliteration of modern. Like modern residences. I bet you that's what it is. Moderni. Yeah.
Ma'on moderni.
Yeah, ma'on moderni. Okay, so it's like a modern residence. So it'd be like an up-to-date house, essentially. Now, if you were to say houses, and then, of course, if we were to look at the gender, ma'on. It is masculine. So look at this. Takes one of these irregulars in the plural sense. Ma'onot. And so this is like residences plural, and then modernaim. I bet you that's naim. Modernaim is it takes the normative plural ending. So we have modern residences. Let me see if I can get that. Me'onot modernaim. There we go.
Me'onot modernיים.
Okay, now they're saying dormitories. Okay, so it could be, now this comes up as residence, but in specifically when you're talking about in college, dormitories, which is a form of residence, right? Okay, makom for place, makomot, places, makom, let's see, me'anayin, makom me'anayin. Yeah.
מקום מעניין.
Me'aniyen, there we go.
כן.
Makom me'aniyen. Okay, so me'aniyen. So that means interesting. Okay, and then place. Makom is place. All right, so makomot, we have places. Me'aniyanim. I think that's how you pronounce that. Makomot me'aniyanim. That's right.
מקומות מעניינים.
Mekomot.
מקומות מעניינים.
Yeah, me'aniyanim. At first, I couldn't even pronounce that correctly because it's kind of a tongue twister. Mekomot me'aniyanim. Okay, so we have places, interesting, and notice the plural has to match up, even though technically in its essence, this is a masculine gender. I'm pretty sure. Let me look up makom. It's masculine. That's right. It is masculine. So look at this. It doesn't take a masculine plural ending, what is traditionally a masculine plural, and it takes what is traditionally feminine plural. All right, so that kind of explains that aspect. Let's take care. We have hakam or hakama. Yeah, if you have in the biblical Hebrew, hokmah means wisdom. Okay, I need to turn this heater off. Give me a second here, guys. Okay, I'm back. All right, so let's continue on. Let's see here. Shemot etzem. Let's see. Yotzi Dofan. Okay, so let's see what that is. So we have Shemot would be like names. Shemot etzem Yotzi Dofan. Okay. HC. No, it's 8sem. I bet you it's 8sem. We've got a Ayin Memsophi. Shemot. There we go.
שמות עצם יוצאי דופן.
Dofin.
שמות עצם יוצאי דופן.
Okay, so the Shemot is like names. Etzem is it's nouns, I think. And then Yotzi Dofin. So let me knock these two out and then see what Yotzi Dofin comes up with.
יוצאי דופן.
Yotzei Dofan.
יוצאי דופן.
Dofin.
יוצאי דופן.
It's almost like this Fey here has a Segol under it, which is like ending. Okay, so Shemot etzem, so names of nouns, and this entire thing is unusual.
יוצאי דופן.
Yotzei Dofin, so that's kind of a new one for me, probably a new one for a lot of you too. Yotzei Dofin.
יוצאי דופן.
Okay, all right, so the following nouns are considered irregular since their singular form does not reflect their gender. For example, the word bayit ends with tav, yet it is masculine. The words ear and eretz are feminine, even though their singular form does not end with a hey or tav. Interesting. Note that here too, the plural suffix is independent of the noun's gender. For example, both eretz and ear. So eretz is land, ear is city. They're both feminine in their noun essence, yet in plural, eretz takes the feminine suffix. Oh, wait a minute here. I thought that eretz and ear were feminine, but let's take a look at our pa'alim. That's the thing we need to look at here. Eretz. Yeah, it's feminine. About ear. That's feminine too. That's what I thought. Eretz and ear are feminine. Okay, yet in plural, eretz takes the feminine suffix. Let's see, aratzot. Yeah, aratzot. So it's like, that would be like lands. Whereas ear takes the masculine. Oh, I see what they're talking about. One of these takes what is not a typical plural ending. It's arim, and you would think that this would be a masculine, but you'd be tricked because ear in its gender essence is feminine, even though the ending looks masculine. So that's what they're talking about here. Okay, so the words ear and eretz are feminine, as are all cities and countries. So remember that all cities and countries are feminine gender in Hebrew. Okay, let's see. Nahariya, that's the name of a city. Sirfet. I bet you that Sirfet is also the name of a city. Sirpet. Oh, it's France.
צרפת. צרפת.
That doesn't sound anything like France, does it?
צרפת.
Zarfat, Zarfat,
צרפת.
Zarfat,
צרפת.
Zarfat.
צרפת.
Look at that. Isn't that amazing? That's France. Okay, so this is the name of that town, remember, up above? They're both feminine. Okay, Tel Aviv, that's the name of an Israeli town. That's feminine. Let's see, Holland. This looks like Holland. I'm not sure what that is. Holland. Holland, I bet you it's Holland.
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 Yeah, this is the Netherlands here. Holland. So if you sometimes they call them the Netherlands in the modern sense, but remember back in the day and when I was in school, it was spelled like this with an O, Holland. And that's what it is in the Hebrew transliteration for the Netherlands. Appear to be masculine, and let's see, said to wrote as well. Okay, what's this here? Said to wrote. I think that's today. I wonder if that's fields, but I'm not sure here. Said wrote. Okay, wrong. Not a samach. We need a sheen.
שדרות.
They wrote.
שדרות.
Okay, so there's several of these possibilities here. You've got boulevard, you got dwell, inhabit, live in, sojourn. So they wrote.
שדרות.
They wrote, as well as let's see, artsot, habrit. Okay, artsot. I think that's the land of the Hebrews. I think that's what that is, because eretz is land, and artsot is lands. And habrit, or the land of the covenant. It might be the land of the covenant. Artsot habrit. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, look at that.
ארצות הברית.
That's the United States. Isn't that something? Boy, there's an entire teaching in that, isn't there? Literally, that means the land of the covenant. Or the land that is in covenant, because you got this, this brit means covenant. And ha means the, artso is land, so it's like land of the covenant. Equals USA, United States. Wow, I learned something new here. I hope you guys did too. All right, so we're back here with some other ones here. Okay, so here is Eretz, the country. Let's see, Shemesh is son, Artsot Habrit, United States. Wow. Okay, so Nikva, remember that's feminine, and Zachar is masculine. All right, so let's take a look. At these here, we have ear for city, arim, cities. Okay, ear, me'anianot. So this would be like, I wonder if that's like interesting city. Ear me'anianot. Yeah, interesting city.
עיר מעניינות. עיר מעניינות.
Ear menanianot.
עיר מעניינות.
Menanianot. Okay, arim me'anianot. Arim would be like cities, me'anianot. Me'ania. I think that's right. Arim me'anianot. Oh, I bet you this is me'anianet. I bet you that's what that is. To be a feminine singular. And this is me'anianot, is plural. It's plural feminine. Feminine plural. Okay, yeah, this is me'anianet. But
ערים מעניינות.
Yeah, arim manianot. This is plural for interesting. This is cities, arim. Ir is singular city, and then manianet would be interesting, singular, plural, and singular, feminine. I get confused, guys. Okay, it's feminine, singular, manianet. Let me see if I can get it to come up on the thing here. Ir manianet. That's right.
עיר מעניינת.
Yeah, me'anienet.
עיר מעניינת.
Ir me'anienet. Look at that. Ir me'anienet. So that's an interesting city. Okay, so here's Eretz, Artzim, or Artzot rather. So Eretz is land. Artzot is lands. Eretz Adashah. So it's like new land. New land. Artzot would be like lands. Adashot would be like new lands. How about this one? We got this looks like Kos, maybe. Kos. It's a glass.
כוס. כוס.
Okay, it's like a glass or a cup. Okay, so then we've got kosot would be like glasses. Kos. Yakara, yakara. Kos yakara. Expensive. Look at that.
כוס יקרה.
Kos yakara. So this is expensive. Kos is glass. Yakara is expensive. Kosot yakarot. So glasses expensive. So like expensive glasses. All right. Look at this one here. Shemesh. That's sun, I think. There it is right there. Shemashot. Look at that. Sons, as in plural sons. Shemesh aduma. Shemesh aduma is like sun. Shemesh aduma.
שמש אדומה.
Yeah, shemesh aduma. So this is like red sun. That comes from Adam. Adam is like red. Shemesh aduma. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so those are our feminine, nikva. Those are feminine examples. Zachar, these are masculine. Okay, bayit, house, batim, houses. Lila is night. Lailot, nights. Okay, so bayit katan, this is like a small house. Batim katanim, like small houses. Lila naim. I think that's like a nice night. Lila naim. Yeah, nice night.
לילה נעים.
Yeah, Lila naim, nice night. Lailot naimim. This looks like naimim. Let's take a look at that. Lailot naimim. See if that's right. Yeah.
לילות נעימים.
Na'inim.
לילות נעימים.
Lailot na'inim. Na'im. It's hard to say, isn't it?
לילות נעימים.
Lailot na'im. Na'imim. There we go. Every once in a while, you get a tongue twister. You just keep practicing it.
לילות נעימים.
Lailot na'im. Na'imim. It's the meme part. I keep wanting to have the noon sound, but it's noon mem. Lailot na'imim.
לילות נעימים.
Okay, leilot na'imim. All right, so those are pleasant nights, and the na'imim is the pleasant or nice. All right, so, okay, here we go. So we got our Targil exercises. Targil, let's see, we got Targil 1, Targil 2, Targil Yesh, Nimsa. Okay, so there's a place. Let's see here. We got Targil 4. I'm just kind of looking to see what we got here. This might require a couple more hours. I don't know. We'll see. I like to go through these kind of at my leisure and get every little nook and cranny explored. See, we got a half hour here. Let's see here. We got some comments. What kind of comment have we got here? Okay. All right. All right, guys. So let's take a look at Targil Aleph. Targil Aleph is exercise 1, right? Okay, so Hashalem Bashamot. So let's see, Hashalem Bashamot Toar. Let's see, I think that Hashalem is Hashalem Bashamot. Hashalem Bashamot. Yeah, complete Bashmot. Nope. Hashalem is complete. Hashalem Bashmot. Bashmot. There we go. Complete with names. That's right.
השלם
Okay, Hashalem Bashamot. To R. Okay. Complete with the names of the adjectives.
השלם בשמות תואר.
Toar is adjective. Let's see. This looks like Kartsonif. Kartsonif. I'm not sure what that is. That's a new one.
השלם בשמות תואר כרצונך.
Carrots.
השלם בשמות תואר כרצונך.
Carrots.
השלם בשמות תואר כרצונך.
Carrots sonchach, which is this means as you wish, at will. So it's like a complete with the names of the adjectives. Toar is adjectives. Okay. And then Hosef, add ha. This looks like the hay. Im zarich. Okay, add the hey if needed. So it's like im is if, and then zarich it's needed. So add the hey if needed. So Hosef, add the hey if needed. Okay, so basically you'd have to look and see if it's like the something or just something. Like adjective. Okay, all right. Let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, Yerushalayim. Okay, but Tel Aviv, Yerushalayim and Tel Aviv, Hen Arim. They are what? They're cities. What kind of cities? So basically, remember, a toar, we are coming up with descriptive words, which are adjectives. So Yerushalayim, Tel Aviv, Hen Arim. How about interesting cities? Or we could say beautiful cities. We could say, let's see, I wonder if it would be Yafanim. Yerushalayim, Tel Aviv, Hen Arim, Yafanim. Oh, no. Yafot. I wonder if it's that. That's right. It's Yafot.
ירושלים ותל אביב כן ערים יפות.
Okay, so we could put Yafot in there. Our beautiful cities. So Yafot would be like a, okay, so it'd be like beautiful cities. Now, remember, this says, as you wish. So that means that the answers that they're going to choose, the only thing we're looking for is whether it's grammatically correct. So there's lots of adjectives. You could say it's a nice city. You could say it's a beautiful city. You could say it's a mean city, that people are mean there. You could say it's a bad city. People are wicked there. You could say all kinds of things here, you know, that would describe a city. You know what I mean? You could say it's a cheap city to live in. You could say it's an expensive city to live in. Things like that, you know. Okay, so Ehud let's see, Yoshev, Ehud Yoshev Velomer. Okay, so Ehud, this is a proper name like this. And then Yoshev is living. Velomer and working et hamilim, or I bet you that's studying, and studying the words. Okay, so what kind of words? Ehud is sitting. He's sitting et hamilim. Let's see, he's sitting valomed and studying et hamilim, the words. What kind of words? How about big words? It could be. I wonder if it would be. Ehud Yoshev velomed et hamilim gadolim. I wonder if that would work.
אהוד יושב ולומד את המילים גדולים.
Big words, because we could put like gadolim in there. Okay, so Ehud Yoshev velomed et hamilim gadolim. Okay, so Ehud is sitting and he's studying the words big, the big words. All right, so how about this one? This is Berachovot. I think that's like streets. Berachovot. Yeah, in the streets.
ברחובות.
Okay, so what kind of streets? What kind of streets? In the Yesh Harbe. So this is like there are many autobusim. Okay, so in the how about if we were to put the main streets like Berhovot Rashim. Berhovot Rashim Yesh Harbe autobusim. Roshim. Okay. It's got to be Roshot. Roshot. Berhovot blank. So what kind of streets can we say? We can say busy. How about we say busy?
עסוק.
Esok.
עסוק.
Esok.
עסוק.
Okay, so let's put Esok in here. This is busy. And because it's streets, we got to come up with the Esok. Okay, so it's probably us. I wonder if it's asukot. Let's try that. ברחובות הסוכות יש הרבה אוטובוסים. It might be asukim. How about that? Asukim. There we go. I think I finally got a winner here.
ברחובות עסוקים יש הרבה אוטובוסים.
Yeah, autobusim. Okay, so we could put, so in here, berchovot, in the streets. We have kof there. Asukim. So we have berchovot asukim. Remember that you don't you don't always can't always rely on these plural endings here, but it does have, the adjective has to match the noun in gender and number. So yesh harbe, there is many autobusim. So I put esukot.
ברחובות עסוקים יש הרבה אוטובוסים.
ברחובות עסוקים.
ברחובות עסוקים יש הרבה אוטובוסים.
Okay, esokim. Okay, all right. All right, so that works for that. Okay, so hakus. I think that's the glass probably. Hakus. Yeah, cup. The cup.
הכוס.
Yeah, hakus. It's almost like hakus, kind of like that, the cup. So what kind of cup? How about the clean cup nimsaet is located al shukan, upon the table. The clean cup is located on the table. Okay, so I think clean. We could put לנקות.
לנקות.
Or naki, clean, naki. We could put hakos hanaki. How about that? Hakus hanaki names et al hashukon. Hakus. The clean glass is on the table, right? So it's like you have to say the glass and then the clean. Hanki. Hanki means clean. Akus hanki. So it's like the clean glass. Nimset is located all upon Hashuchon, the table. Okay, that works too. All right. Now remember, when we look at these answer keys, they're going to have completely different stuff in there because it says up here, karatsonech, I think that's means at will. So you put in what you want to describe. Karatsonech. Yeah, like as you will.
כרצונך.
That's one that I have to memorize here.
כרצונך.
Because I've never heard that one before. Keratzoncha.
כרצונך. כרצונך.
Keratzoncha. It means as you please or as you wish. And really this kaf here means as, like, or as. And so really you're looking at this. Retzon ka, wish, you wish. Retzon ka, you wish. Okay, all right. Ein batim. So there are not houses. Batim. There are not houses. Berchov shalanu. Shalanu. I think it's shalanu. On our street. There are not what houses? We could say there are not small houses on our street. Maybe they're wealthy. Maybe they're in the upper class suburbs. Ein batim katanim berhov shalano.
אין בתים קטנים ברחוב שלנו.
Yeah, katanim. We could put katanim in there for small. Let's see here. Okay, so katanim. Okay, so ein batim. So there are not houses small. They're not small houses. Berahov shalanu, on our street. So the shalano means belonging to us. And notice how do you know that? By the new ending here, because that comes from anaknu, which means we, or in the possessive sense, us. Berahov shalanu. Okay, let's take a look at our answer key and see what they put. Let's get rid of this here. All right, so we've got number one, Yerushalayim v'Tel Aviv hen arim. Okay, so Yerushalayim and Tel Aviv, those are two cities. Hen means they are. Arim, cities. They're cities what? Look at this, me'anianot. They're interesting cities. I think, what did we put? Did we put beautiful cities? I think we used yafot, beautiful cities. They're using a me'anianot. Yerushalayim v'Tel Aviv hen arim me'anianot. Yeah, our interesting cities.
ירושלים ותל אביב הנערים מעניינות.
Let's see. It's hen. They. Okay. Jerusalem, Yerushalayim, but Tel Aviv. So Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, those are cities in Israel. Hen, they. Arim, cities, me'anianot.
ירושלים ותל אביב הן ערים מעניינות.
Okay, so it's interesting. Me'anianot, interesting. They're interesting cities. So that's what they chose there. I think I put yafot for like beautiful cities. Okay, Ehud Yoshev velomed. Okay, Ehud is sitting and studying what? Et hamilim. Oh, look at this. Hadashot, new words. They put new words there. I put big words. Maybe he was a young kid and he was learning some bigger words. Okay, that works too. Let's see. Berahovot. Oh, look at this. Harashaim. I was thinking about putting that in there. So it's like the main streets. The main streets, Harashaim. So there's that Harashaim. Berahovot would be like streets. Berahovot Harashaim. There it is.
ברחובות הראשיים.
Yeah, Harashaim.
ברחובות הראשיים.
Berachovot.
ברחובות הראשיים.
Yeah, Berachovot Harashaim. Okay, so the cities, so the streets, Berachovot Harashaim, these are the main streets. So really this means like first or main. Okay. Yesh harbe, there are many utubusim. So this is like buses. There are many buses. All right, let's see. You see, hakus is the cup. Hahadasha is this, they're putting the new cup. I can't remember what I put, but I put a descriptive one in there. Hakus hahadosha, so there's a new cup, nimsa et, that's located where? All upon hashulchan, the table. It's located upon the table. Number 5, ein batim, there is not houses. Let's see, yeshanim. There are not, oh, wait a minute here. I think I made a mistake. Batim, I think, might be daughters. Let me see. So what's the one for houses? That looks so. It's. Oh no! Wait a minute. Batim is houses. Okay.
בתים.
Yeah, I was right. I knew that. Batim is houses. It comes from bayit. So what's daughters then? Now I'm confused. Banot.
בנות.
No. Okay, I was right. Batim is houses. Okay, so batim yosh. Ein batim yoshnaim. Oh, wait a minute here. Ein batim yoshnim. Looks like yoshnim. Oh, it's old houses.
אין בתים ישנים.
Ein batim yeshanim.
אין בתים ישנים.
Okay, so they're putting old houses here. Ein batim yeshanim berhov shalanu. Okay, so on our street. So they're putting ein batim yeshanim berhov shalanu. Okay, so on our street. Isn't that something? Okay, all right. This is Targila 1. Okay. Wait a minute here. I don't recognize 6, 7, 8, and 9. What's going on here? Oh, okay. This Targila 1, I still got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to do. Okay. All right. Well, let me see where we are on our time. I do want to finish this no matter what. Getting right down to the time. When I go through these in a painstaking fashion. Okay, so Yael ohevet linsoa. So Yael likes to travel la'artzot to the land. To what land? Yael, how about we put it has to do with the lands. Yael ohevet linsoa la'artzot. Yael. Likes to travel abroad. Okay.
יעל אוהבת לנסוע לארצות.
Okay, to travel to lands. What lands? Or what countries? How about we put see. What we need is we could put like 2 countries. We could put like the United States and France. That we could figure out what the United if I could remember what the United States was. That's up here somewhere. Remember we had United States in here somewhere? It was Habrit. There we go. Artsot habrit. Okay, so artsot habrit. So we could put artsot habrit, and then what about that one that meant France? So because we got to keep them, because remember, this is lands, plural. Okay, so it's got to be two different cities to make it match gender and number. All right, so we could put Artsot Habrit, United States, and all right, let's try that.
ארצות הברית וצרפת.
Vetzarfat. Yeah, it's France. Vetzarfat. Okay, so let's put Artsot Habrit. So this is the United States. I just can't get over the fact that they've got the land of the covenant for the United States. And Zarfat. Okay, so we could put like this. Yaela Ohevet, she loves Linsoa to travel. So to the lands. We have, and then this is like Artsot Habarit, United States, the Zarfat. Okay, so let's take a look at this again. Yaela Ohevet Linsoa la Artsot Habrit la Zarfat. There we go. Yeah, Yael likes to travel to the United States and France.
יעל אוהבת לנסוע לארצות ארצות הברית וצרפת.
So it's like Letzot, Etzot Habrit. It's like there's two Artsots in there. But this part right here, these two to go together. These two equal the United States, USA. Okay. All right, so that's one possibility. That works to keep gender and number in order. Let's see. Bahader Shali. I wonder if that's Bahader. Bahader Shali. Yeah, in my room. That's right.
בחדר שלי.
Baheder.
בחדר שלי.
Baheder Shali Yesh Kisot. These would be chairs. Okay, so kisot. Okay, Bahedar Shali, Yesh Kisot. There are chairs, plural. We could put Kisot Gadolot.
בחדר שלי כיסאות גדולות.
Yeah, Gadolot. We could put big chairs. Okay, so Baheder Shali Yesh Kisot Gadolot. There are big chairs in my room. Bahedar is in the room, Shali belonging to me. Okay. Okay, number 8. Baboker Yesh Shemesh. In the morning, there is the sun. In the morning, there is the sun. Now, what can we put to describe the sun? Could we say the bright sun? Maybe we could say that.
שמש בהירה.
Bahira. Okay, so we could use shemesh bahira. Baboker yesh shemesh and then bahira. Bahira. Okay, so this bahira means bright. Baboker yesh shemesh bahira. There is the bright sun. So let's put it all together and see if it makes sense. Baboker yesh shemesh bahira.
בבוקר יש שמש בהירה.
Yeah, baboker yesh shemesh bahira. So in the morning there is a bright sun. Okay, that works. Because ever try to drive in the morning, it's like you have to put the shade down, and you got to go like this too sometimes in your car. The sun seems so bright, especially if you're driving in the morning in the direction of the sun. Barzila, this has got to be Brazil. Barzila hi eretz. It is a land of what? So it's like me'od is I'm trying to remember me'od. It's like basically it's a word that means to increase whatever the descriptive is. Barzila hi eretz. Yafa me'od. Okay, how about this?
ברזילי ארץ יפה מאוד.
Okay, no, Brazil. Brazil. There we go.
ברזיל ארץ יפה מאוד.
Okay, so if we put Yafa here, so we've got Brazil, because it's in reference to a country. Normally, if it's a reference to a person, it would be she, but that's not what this is here. It's it. Okay, Brazil, eretz is a land. What? It's Yafa. How about Yafa? Which is beautiful. Okay, so Brazil hi eretz Yafa me'od. And it's not just beautiful, it's Yafa me'od. It's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful land. So Brazil is a very beautiful country.
ברזיל ארץ יפה מאוד.
Okay, Eretz Brafai. Okay, it is a very beautiful country. Okay. Zeh Laila. This is the night. Blank. Let's see. Vaharbe and lots anashim matilim berhov. Okay, matilim I think are like that's like they're going or they're walking. Anashim matilim berhov. Yeah, are walking in the street.
אנשים מטיילים ברחוב.
Metailim.
נשים מטיילים ברחוב.
Berachov. Okay, so and many and lots of people. So what? This is a what? This is a about pleasant night. In pleasant weather, people like to get out into the street. So could we put a Lila Mea Nianet maybe? Let's try that. Ze Lila Mea Nianet. Not Mea Nianet. We got to come up with nice. Naim. There we go. It's a pleasant night.
זה לילה נעים, אנשים מטיילים ברחוב.
Okay, so we could put in this here Zeh Lila, this night, and we could put Naim. Okay, so just Naim is pleasant. Okay, it's a pleasant night. The Harbe and lots anashim matelim is they're walking. Matelim, and then where are they walking? Berachov, on the street. They're walking on the street. All right. Now I can see what they come up with, and this will just about close our study today. Okay, so Yael ohevet linsoa la'artzot. Look at this. Ek zerdainot. I wonder what that is. Ek zardainot. I have no clue what that word is. What they've chosen there. That's got to be something like maybe Europe or something. Zar. Oh, that can't be right. Oh, exotic. It's a transliteration.
אקזוטיות.
Exotiot. Look at that. She likes to go to exotic lands. She likes to go to exotic land. Exotiot.
אקזוטיות.
Okay, so Yael ohevet, she likes linsoa, to travel, la'artzot, to lands, exotiot.
אקזוטיות.
Exotio is exotic lands. Okay, I never would have figured that, but I put two different countries in there, United States and France. Let's see. Baheder shali. So in my room, yesh kisot. Look at this. Modernit. Modernim. Modernaim. I bet you it's modernaim. So this like modern chairs. Baheder shali yesh kisot modernaim. Yeah, that's right. My room has modern chairs.
בחדר שלי יש כיסאות מודרניים.
Okay, so Baheder shali yesh kisot modernaim. They put modern chairs. I put big chairs. Baboker yesh shemesh na'ima. I wonder what that is. Na'ima might be nice. Baboker yesh shemesh na'ima. Yeah, it's a pleasant sun.
בבוקר יש שמש נעימה.
Okay, so well, I don't think that really. I think mine was a little better because in the morning it's a bright sun. You're trying to drive out there. Brazil, he eretz gadola. They put gadola for Brazil. Brazil, it is a land big, very big. It's a very big. I put beautiful land. Zeh laila yafe v'naim. Oh, look at this. This night is beautiful and pleasant. Yafe v'naim. The harabe, and lots anashim matilim. Matilim is like people are walking berhov on the street. All right, so those are possibilities too. I kind of don't like those very well because it doesn't really improve my Hebrew as much as there's got to be a specific answer. But I think we did learn a few things today. So I hope you guys did anyway. And I'm going to put, let's see, we're going to start here on Targila 2 the next time. If I can get my, there we go. Let's put that there. We'll knock out this other one. All right, guys, take a look down on the details on my video. I hope you guys learned something with all of this. And just keep working on it. Keep working with the language. And you will begin to improve. And so hopefully you benefited. And this is a Hebrew Messianic Israel production. And I hope that you guys have a blessed day. Yom Tov. Shalanu to all of you. Good day to all of you.